Minnesota in town to take on our Habs. First time this season of 2 games. Next time we'll be in Minnesota. I've got my usual stuff for the game and the hangout. Going to start right now. All right, let's start off with the Guess the Score contest. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. And you can pick that one guy from each team to accomplish that. If you're the first one in the chat with that combination, you'd win $15 off a purchase at the merch store. My guess tonight is 5-4 Montreal. It's 5-4 Montreal. I'm going to give the first goal to either Tarasenko or Anderson. I had originally given the Minnesota side to Boldy. Boldy apparently is not in the game today. So if you got Boldy, you got to change your guess. Leave your guesses in the chat. Good luck to everybody. And let's get right to it. Okay, so we got in and out tonight. In, Doc, out, Texier. In, Struble, out, Jackeye. In net tonight, I think it's Dobish. You're going to see on my lines, it's going to say Monty, but I believe it's Dobish tonight. And he'll be facing Wallstedt. And in Wallstedt's last 6 starts, he had an .870 save percentage. Now, you're going to see his numbers are great, but he has been a little off in his last 6 starts. Let's hope that's 7. Montreal's 13-10-1 at home. And the Wild are 15-7-3 on the road. It's not a must-win game, but Habs need to win this to keep separation that they have between them and the Bruins, Sabres, and Leafs, and that's 3, 4, and 5 points respectively. Let's get to this stuff here. Nick Suzuki, favorite for the Selke Trophy. He's the favorite for the Selke Trophy. It was listed there at 31.25%, and Hischier and Chiarelli are next. Hischier 26-point-something%, and Chiarelli at like 13%. So Suzuki the favorite. This is Habs prospects. How they're doing right now. Zarovsky in Russia in the KHL, 33 points, 13 goals, 20 assists in 39 games. Bryce Pickford in the WHL, 62 points, 33 goals, 29 assists, and 41 games. He's a defenseman. And Michael Hage, 32 points, 12 goals, 20 assists, and 24 games in the NCAA. Hudson joins Elite Franchise Company. Hudson, in 49 games, became the second defenseman in Canadian history to record 40 assists in a season in fewer than 50 games, joining Larry Robinson, who needed 44 games in 76-77. He needed 46 games in 85-86 and 48 games in 79-80. That is pretty good feat there. Uri Slavkovsky and Lane Hudson account for 22.8% of points scored by players drafted in the 2022 draft. That's pretty solid. For defensemen, and this is assists, Hudson, this was the other day, though. It's a couple days old. Had 42, leading Makar, Quinn Hughes, Bouchard, and Werenski. I don't know if it's still the same. And then for total points, Makar with 53 led Werenski 52 and Hudson 50. And then Bouchard and Darren Radish behind that. Did I have something else? I think that's all I had. All righty. Let's get to the top 10 in the league. Colorado, Carolina, Minnesota, Tampa, Detroit, Dallas, and then at number 7 in the league is the Montreal Canadiens, Vegas, the Islanders, and the Bruins right behind there. Refs, wrong thing I hit there. Refs tonight are Eric Furlat and Brandon Blandina. Hopefully they don't suck too badly. Last 10 games, Wild are 4-3-3, winning the last 2 in Buffalo and Toronto. Montreal 6-3-1, winning the last one in Ottawa. What a fantastic comeback that was. Players to watch over the last 5 games for points. Quinn Hughes with 7 and Cole Caulfield with 6. For goals, Marcus Foligno with 5 and Cole Caulfield with 3. And assists, Quinn Hughes with 6 and Lane Hudson with 6. Team stats. Hang on, I didn't. I'll finish them after. I didn't finish all the stuff I had. Team stat. You know what? I'm going to do that in a sec. Let me finish what I had here because I'm an idiot. Wild have lost 5 of their last 8, giving up 4 or more goals in 6 of those. And I think last 4 games, all of the last 4 games they've given up 4. They beat the Leafs last night, 6-3, so they played last night. Habs have the 3rd best defenseman points total at 128. That's in the league, and that's behind the Capitals with 129 and the Avalanche with 149. Quinn Hughes, first time here as a Wild, and he's got 20 points in his last 18 games with the Wild. And then I'll get back to this. Team stats, power play percentage, 23.2 for Minnesota, 23.9 Montreal. Penalty kill percentage, 76.6 Minnesota, 78.1 Montreal. Face-off percentage, 46.7 Minnesota, 49.9 Montreal. Goals for per game, 3.16 for Minnesota, 3.39 for Montreal. And goals against per game, 2.80 for the Wild, 3.27 for the Habs. Goalies tonight are Wallstat, Jesper Wallstat, 12-4-4, 264 goals against, 916 save percentage, 4 shutouts. And should be Jacob Dobish, 14-5-3, 301 goals against, 888 save percentage, no shutouts. Lines tonight for the Wild: Hartman, Kaprizov, and Zuccarello. Yurov, I think that's Trenin and Tarasenko. Height, Foligno, and Hinostroza. Sturm, Jones, and Pitlick. Hughes and Faber, Middleton and Spurgeon, Hunt and Yurchek are the pairings. For Montreal, Suzuki, Caulfield, Doc. That's a big change. So let's see how Doc does on the first line. All the best. Hopefully we'll see a great game. Kapanen, Slav, and Demidov. Deneau, Bolduc, Anderson. Evans, Veleno, Gallagher. Now, this might not be exactly it. These are projected lines. I think they might be a little different. I'm not sure. Matheson, Dobson, Hudson, Carrier, Gooley, and Struble are the pairings. And we'll see what we got out on the ice, and they're about to face off here. So we got Suzuki and Hartman at the dot. Suzuki wins the draw. Matt should be joining me soon. He told me he was going to be. I think now Matt shows up a little late. We'll get to you guys, by the way, in the chat in a sec, because he doesn't want to give me a heart attack that he's early. All right. Just want to check us opening sequence out. Paul, 5-2 Caulfield. You're going to have to change the Boldy pick. P.S. Beat Habs last. What? Who beat Habs last 5 games? Yeah, they beat us the last 9 games. But their favor tonight, beware of the reps. Always beware of the reps. And I'm not exactly sure 100%. Minnesota, not miss. I get you. Mary Jo. Hey, Mary Jo. 4-2 Wild. Tarasenko or Slav? Guru. Hey, Guru. 6-2 Minnesota. Doc, or there's some action there. Save Wallstat, I guess. Good opportunity there for Demidov. Doc or Kaprizov for Guru. Hey, Joe, I think they could break the duck. What does that mean? Habs 4-3, Slav for Kaprizov. I didn't hear any Habs trade talk. You're going to trade everybody away. Gallagher with the first goal, and it's 7-3 or 7-5 Habs. What did I do that made that noise? Dobish can have a good game. Been a while since he played. Yeah, it actually has. So, yeah. But now they're back to the 2-goalie system, so get back to like normal. And Monty's playing well, so no. Yeah, that is Dobish. Confused the pads there for a sec. But yeah, he needed to start Dobish.
That he did.
Oh, that's what I heard. Okay, God, let me let you in.
There
you are. I was wondering what I heard. I heard a sound. What the hell is that? It was you.
Yeah, I was getting set up. Oh, I was putting dishes away.
All right, we're about 2.5 minutes in. Montreal has the only 2 shots.
That's good, Derry.
That's very good, Derry. That's really good, Derry, because like if they get the 2 shots there, they may get a goal. Like
this is actually,
then when they get the goal, you got to celebrate. You have a bite of the donut.
Oh, almost there. Whoa, in front. Whoa, shoot it. But no, as I was saying, they can take advantage of the Wild here tonight. This is their second half of a back-to-back with travel.
Yeah, I think there's a chance. Like we haven't beaten them in one time in 19 games last night, so not a team we beat. But I think tonight there's a chance. But of course, our luck, Wallstad, who's been struggling lately, will have like the game of his life or something, Let's see. Hope Dobish. I said I did that one. This day, 1955, the Rocket records 23rd career hat trick.
That's a
bit of a slow news day for the Habs. If that's the news
Rocket
from the day.
Rocket.
Baby's got 4-3 Habs, Kapanen or Kaprizov.
Kapanen, snapping. Black Kirby Doc's back lineup is good.
Hartman for Bolduc. Hartman. What do you mean Hartman for? You mean Hartman for Boldy? Hartman for Boldy. Got you there, Paul. Still no shots for Minnesota. We are 3.5 minutes into this first period. 4 shots from Montreal. And some good opportunities for Montreal as well. So, if this game goes like that all the way through, this should be a good game for Montreal. But will it go like that all the way through? Who the hell knows? Unknown as of yet. What's this? Bolduc is still wearing hockey diapers? What does that mean? Doc playing, hope the nurse is close. Oh, speaking of that, if you hang around for the first intermission, I was writing a poem today. I didn't finish it, but I'm going to read you the first part of it. It has to do with the 8 games, because it was before tonight, till the Olympic break.
Cool.
Yeah, I wrote some stuff.
Cool.
Break the duck means break the bad luck streak. Never heard that before, though, Joe. That's an Australian saying, I guess. But I like to hear things like that. Break the duck, man. Have we had a bad luck streak? They broke it against Ottawa, I would hope.
That game was fucking wild.
It was a pretty awesome game.
Yeah, it was.
Germanic Gamer, good to see you. Rick, it's been a while. I was on your. Really, honestly, I don't remember, but welcome back. I appreciate it. Habs win 4-2 with the game-winning goal from Anderson. It's the first goal we're looking for. First goal of the game. Since it hasn't happened yet, I'll let you pick one guy from each team, and that's how we go with that one. And then we are at, hey, Matt. Fast ice is our ice man. It's a cricket term. Awesome. Learn something new every day, right? You never know what it's going to be. A duck is when a batter is out without scoring a run. Ah, okay. Didn't know that. I don't know that much about cricket, I can tell you. This is the best they played this year? They've had some good games. NAS, how's it going? Go Habs, go. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. All right, we have 5.5 minutes in, just a little over that. No score. Shots are now 4-1. They have one finally. And Habs have 4. Germanic says first goals, Hughes and Suzuki. Just to say, after that, no new guesses coming in for that. Because we're already 6 minutes in. I usually stop it at the puck drop. But I'm being generous. I mean, like, I don't know why I'm in a good mood. I wasn't in a good mood all day, but I am now, so that's good.
Oh, good steal. Oh, nice move. Ah, missed the net.
Who was that?
I think it was Jake Evans.
Yeah. It was Evans or Jack, I imagine, because the 7.
Jack
it could have been Doc, but it wasn't Doc, clearly.
Jack Guy's not in the lineup.
And Jack Guy's not, or Bolduc, he's got some, yeah. Or you're right, Jack Guy's not in the lineup. So it'd be funny if it was Jack Guy out there. Be coming out. No, I want to be in the game. Hey, Drew, how's it going out there, Drew? Let's see. Oilers Habs Cup can happen. I mean, it could realistically because, 2 different conferences. That would be something, wouldn't it? Dog agrees. That was like on another street there. That was so wide.
Yeah.
3-on-2. The pass couldn't get to Caulfield. I think Minnesota's having trouble finding the net.
Oh, Demidov's got some speed. Oh, what a move!
God, did not get that in!
Damn it! Not by knock!
How, though? Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. That was such a nice play, too, from Demidov.
Oh, my God. That's the second part of that. How did that not go in at all? Looks like line 2 is having a good night already. Just they're doing like kind of what they want in the offensive zone. Going to commercial. Wow, I don't know how they didn't score there. Jesus.
And I was like, the net is so humongous big. How would not go in?
Imagine if the Habs versus Sharks Cup final in a couple of seasons. That could happen too. Sharks are coming along with Celebrini there. I mean, this kid is so talented. Like as long as they build around him well, he's gonna bring them along. Hey there, Robert.
Demidov?
Hey,
who are you talking about?
Celebrini.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder they've been shut out 2 games in a row against Minnesota. Have we been shut out? I know the last one, I believe, was like 3-0, I think. I'm not positive, but is that... Anyway, we don't do well against Minnesota. Why? I don't know. And quite frankly, even if Minnesota playing crappy, sometimes that's just a thing and they're going to win anyway. Like, that's how it works sometimes. But you got to figure We got 1 win in 18 games, none in the last 9. We're kind of due for a win against Minnesota. At a time when the guy in nets isn't great. He hasn't been at his best, I'll say. They've given up a lot of goals in their last few games. Yeah, it's an opportunity for Montreal to break that streak. We used to have it bad against San Jose. I kind of remember that San Jose with Joe Thornton. They always beat us. It was Thornton and what's his name? Pavelski. Am I right? Pavelski, Thornton. Anyway, they used to beat us, so. Now listen, streaks are meant to be broken. Nice little move by Hudson, but he couldn't really do much with it. I mean, so far, opening 9 minutes has been mostly Montreal and
what a pick
in Minnesota zone. Yeah, good defensive stick by whoever that wild guy was. Marleau. Yeah, Marleau was a player on San Jose at the time, but they didn't have Pavelski. No, so who am I thinking of? No, I'm not thinking of Marleau. Montreal just took a penalty. Didn't know our best penalty killer going to the box too. So let's hope that. I mean, they got a decent power play too. I mean, good power play, Minnesota, like ours. That didn't come out. There you go. Come on, whistle it down. All right, so some kind of penalty coming up. Did you know? I remember AJ. It was AJ Umberger? I remember that's true. But for me, the worst Habs killer I remember was Caberlet, Thomas Caberlet on Toronto. That guy used to always score against us. I hated him, and then we got him here, and he did nothing.
Now it's Frank Nazar, that fucking whoever that kid is on Washington.
I didn't see.
No, that kid. Who's the kid on Washington?
Yeah. You're Ethan Frank.
Yeah.
That kid's gonna be a new one too, a new Habs killer. He's definitely a Habs killer. That kid. And you're right, Nazar likes to score against us.
Tage Thompson too.
RJ Umberger, you're right, Huzu. RJ Umberger. What about Logan Couture? On San Jose. Logan Couture is on San Jose. Can I? Paul, I can't. I'm not going to remember your first statement. And quite frankly, I'm not going to scroll all the way up to the top. So wouldn't it have been a lot easier to just say it again? It'd be a lot easier for me. I mean, I don't know how brilliant you think my mind is, but it's not that brilliant to remember the first comment in the chat. Commercial break's over there, Brad. beware of the refs. But I said that in my first when I was doing everything there. I said they're probably going to be crap, which I say every game because it's the same every game. For you, it was what was his? It's not Sam Gagne. What was his first name?
Simon
Gagne. Didn't he play for the Nordiques for a bit?
I know he played for the Flyers forever.
Oh, it could be they scored on the power play. Tarasenko. Guess who's got the first goal? I took Tarasenko after Boldy I saw was out. Somebody else has Tarasenko. Mary Jo, I think. That one I'm going to have to scroll to look at. Yep, Mary Jo had Tarasenko. 4-2 Wild. Hang on a sec. Anybody else have Tarasenko? If you did, just let me know. That way I can keep track of it, and then if someone gets it, I'll know like quicker. Can announce it. And I don't think so. I think it was just me and Mary Jo with the Tarasenko guess. Yes, sir. But if I missed it, if you had Tarasenko, let me know. Hey there, CB Habs fan. How's it going? Hey, Andre. Matt the Invisible. The wrist shot off the stick and out of play. Weren't we trailing against Ottawa and came back to win 6-5? We sure were. We were down 5-3 with when did they get the I don't know if it was 5 minutes left. I don't remember how long left. They got the fourth goal. And then with 2 minutes left, they got the tying goal. It was a really good comeback. So, yeah, I mean, they're only down by 1 anyway. It's a lot of hockey left. No reason to get excited right now. There's room for concern, though, because it is Minnesota, and we don't beat them very, very often at all. So we'll see. Too early, though, to get worried. Sharon's on the run since that comeback. Which comeback we talking about now? Oh, Francis Sharon, the ref you're talking about. Ah. Caulfield, 3 goals, 5 points in his last 2 games. So Hughes has not 20 games against Montreal, has not scored a goal against Montreal. That's interesting. Ooh. Save Wallstat. So far, it's 5:09 to go in this period. I believe the shots are 9-2 for Montreal. It's 1-0 Minnesota. They're going for the commercial break. Anyway, so far so good, really. I mean, we're down by 1, but it's not the end of the world yet. So, to me, the better team so far has been Montreal by a little bit. So they just need to keep playing the way they're playing. Staying in the offensive zone as much as they can. Keeping out of the penalty box would be a good thing too. Although sometimes it's not their fault for that. Doc's staying healthy so far. 10 minutes in, Doc's still uninjured. That's pretty good. Imagine how low of a standard that is. Good. That NAS, I agree with that. Hey, Chicago Joe, how's it going, man? Right now, we're at just no injuries. It's Wild. Wild have only 2 shots on goal so far. No, I mean it's still early. I mean, but like I said, I think Montreal's the better team. I think part of the reason that Wild have only 2 shots is we spent a lot of time in their zone so far. That probably has something to do with it. Oh, okay, yeah. I wanted to take a smoke break too, but I have to prepare mine. I was running so far behind today. Don't ask me why. One of those days. I could swear I went to walk my dog. Maybe it was 20 after 6. Oh, actually, when I think about it, it was 20 after 6. That's why it took as long as I thought. When I got back in, it was like, how could it be that long? Now I'm thinking about it. Never mind. I'm not losing my mind. You guys are, not me. All right, where are we at? We are under 5 minutes to go. Oh, score!
Nice! Phil Deneau!
Cooley with a shot. Rebound goes to Deneau, I guess, and Deneau puts her in.
It was Deneau. Deneau put the rebound
Deneau's
in.
first goal of the season. And, of course, first goal back with Montreal. Hey, he was going to get one eventually. In the right place at the right time. I mean, that's anticipation. Right there, what you saw, Deneau, he anticipated what was going to happen, and he put himself where he thought he should be, and he was right. Now, you can see the anticipation on that one. No? Or am I wrong?
Oh, yeah. No, he's right where he needed to be.
But you could see where he saw it.
Yeah.
I saw where he saw it, and he put himself in the right spot. About time. I mean, what game are we in? 50? So, but maybe that'll open up, not the floodgates, but for him, maybe he'll get a few before the end of the season. Penalty to the Wild, Doc. But now Doc looks like he's going to be out for about 6 weeks. Slow to get up. I'm hoping I'm joking, but I'm not positive. Tripping. I mean, Doc stayed down there. It's like, I don't know why he did. Well, he's standing on the bench. He seems okay.
He's getting his skate blade replaced.
His skate blade. Yeah, his blade was no good. Okay, at least that. Phew. Right? With Doc, right? It's going to be a while till we're comfortable that he's not getting hurt every time he gets checked. The Expos could happen? Who said that? My favorite pitcher was Steve Rogers. And my favorite non-pitcher, gotta think about that one. Good hustle by Hudson there. I'm going to have to say Gary Carter. I can't say anybody else, I don't think, for non-pitcher. Steve Rogers, Gary Carter, perfect. I don't know if is that a tandem? Pitching tandem? But battery, right? That's bad. So, yeah, those were my favorite too. That was kind of cliche to say Gary Carter, but I had to think about it, and I got to say Gary Carter. Some good puck movement, though, by the Habs. Don't you find? Dawson just wide on that. Come on. Stay well set. I'm glad to know is back too. I saw somebody put up some stats, and they weren't the best with him, though. So I don't know if that was true or what. I didn't check, but I'm glad to know is back. I think he brings some good stuff to the table. You think there's going to be a labor disruption in baseball next season? And I don't watch baseball, so. Let's see. Paul W. Pedro was your favorite pitcher? Pedro Martinez. I mean, that guy not a big guy, and like he could throw the ball, man. He's minute 35 to go here in the first period. Shots are 13-2. Still only 2 shots for Minnesota. Pascual Perez. He was a bit quirky, wasn't he? My favorite relief pitcher, I think the whole time, was Jeff Reardon. I got to say Jeff Reardon for me. No, the whistle was blown already.
Oh, that's such a quick whistle.
Yeah, that was just way too quick. They're really going to put that roof on for like I don't know how, like $1 million or whatever it's going to cost. Crazy. I did like no, okay, Felipe was the manager. Matty was his brother, didn't play here. It was Jose. Hey, what was the guy that broke his ankle there on? Oh God, that was horrible when he broke his ankle. Moises Alou. Yeah, I like that Alou. He was a pretty good player. Underrated, I think, Moises Alou. Woody Fryman, the farmer.
Whoa,
now he scored!
Oh, Mike Matheson ripped that thing.
Was Matheson?
Might have got. I think
Carrier. I think it was
Carrier. Whoever shot it fucking ripped it top corner.
Carrier.
Might have been tipped. I get a C.
I didn't really see it. I saw that they scored, but I didn't see it actually happen, so I'm going to see it now.
Yeah, Carrier tipped Matheson's shot.
Oh, as he was skating backward through the slot. Yeah. Oh, I see where he tipped it. I see where he tipped it. Beautiful. Knocked it right. Oh, it went up. I thought he would have knocked that down the way he did it. But anyway, beautiful tip. Beautiful tip.
Oh, Demidov got an assist on that too. Nice.
Carrier is on fire these days, and it's Carrier bobblehead night at the Bell Center. Born to be a Hab, Spaceman. I met him once. Me and my girlfriend. He was playing for the radio station. They were playing an exhibition kind of baseball game at Kent Park on Côte d'Ivoire. And he was there. He was in the game, and he stuck around and he talked with us, a whole bunch of us, for like over a half hour. Did they just score on the way back?
No.
Oh. And so, yeah, I mean, Billy was pretty awesome. And I'm talking back, geez, that had to be mid-'80s? Anyway. Billy. Yeah, he was a pretty nice dude. So we got wait. It's 2-1. Where wait a second. I missed something? Deneau got a goal? Who got the other one? Oh yeah, Carrier. What am I talking about?
Gee, Rick, you're scaring me, dude.
I know, I'm scaring myself too. Acid flashback night. I'm telling you, man, it's acid flashback night. Yeah, that was a good first period. All right,
yeah, so I love where we are on the shot board too. 14-2 in shots. I like that.
Yeah. That's a good sign for a good game here. So we got the intermission. So as you guys all know, I'll you guys ask questions and stuff, and in a minute or so, I'm gonna read. I would say I'm about halfway through this poem, maybe a little more. I wasn't able to finish it today. I still have 3 games to write about, but I'm gonna read you what I got in like a couple minutes. Billy played in Moncton. Yeah, he played in that seniors league for a while. He played baseball till he was in his 60s in seniors leagues and stuff. I don't know how old he is now, but he's got to be nearing 80, something like that. I don't know exactly. 70 something. Hey, from the UK. I'm not sure about that name, because that could be either meant in a good way or a bad way. I'm not sure where you're, but welcome to the channel. I hope it's good. I'll hope for the best. How in the UK do you come from to love the Habs? I'm just curious. Paul Lee, Billy is 79. I thought he was close to 80. Honestly, though, I didn't think he was that much older than me. That's 16 plus years older than me. That's I didn't think he was that much older than me. Jeez. I was in my early 20s when I saw him, when I met him that time. And he still played for a few more years. I didn't realize he was that old at the time. Wow. Oh, that's pretty cool there. You wouldn't think. I mean, I know there's hockey out there, and you guys are starting to get into hockey out there in the UK. But awesome. Lee will be the starting blocks pitcher for the new Expos. The starting, what do you mean? What does that mean? He'll throw out the first pitch for the new Expos? Well, there's no new Expos yet. I mean, saying that, it assumes that there's actually something going on with that, but there isn't really. At least not I've heard of. And I don't think they're bringing a team here till they find a place to build a downtown stadium. They're not going back to the Big O. I think if they're putting a roof on the Big O to bring the Expos back there, tell you right now, it will fail. It will fail. Nobody will go. Unless they're kind of thinking that it's been so long, people forget. And they'll go to the Olympic Stadium. No, they won't go. Real Cormier was only allowed to pitch one inning when he played where? For the Expos or for around you there, Moncton or wherever? Phil, to get what done? You're talking about the roof, Phil? First of all, how's AI? How's AI going to do it? How's AI going to make a roof? This one I want to hear. It's not technology that's going to fix the problem at the Big O. It's the Big O and where it's located. It's located too far in the East End, and people will not go. Unless it's a championship team and whatever. They're not going to go there. It's got to be downtown. Hey, maybe it'll be like Wonder Woman's airplane. They put a roof like that. And there, Paul's got it right. Big O was a lousy ballpark to watch a game in. That's another reason why people aren't going to go there. So I don't know if they're talking about bringing the Expos back. They got to be talking first about that they've got a location downtown to build a ballpark. Then someone redo the damn forum and put a team in there. What does that have to do with it? There's no room where the old forum is. There's no room for a ballpark. Make it underground. Find a huge cave. That's a good one, though, Phil. I like that idea. No, I've never been to Fenway Park. I've never been to Boston itself. Yeah, it's not going to work underground, obviously. Baseball homers can now get stuck up in the ceiling of the cave. No, they bounce off the cave and come back into play. Robert, here's my my hint for you for Facebook. When you're scrolling through Facebook and you see something, doesn't matter what it is, right? You're scrolling through and there's something with information or there's things, it's all fake. Fake. 90% of what you scroll through and you see on your Facebook page is fake, a scam, or some kind of bullshit. And best thing is you scroll through, you read it, and you scroll on because it's fake. It's bullshit. Facebook is mostly useless. Congratulations to Carlos Beltran and Andrew Jones on getting into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. Congratulations. All right, before I get back on camera, because I always feel better reading when I'm not on camera, I'm going to read you my my new poem. Half of it. It's about I'd say about halfway. It is called, at first, okay, my working title was The Bloodlust Running Through Their Veins, our veins, actually. No, you'll see why. But then I changed it to 8 games left till the Olympics. All right, here we go. I got to turn the sound down on this stupid game. Hang on a second. I cannot concentrate with that running through my head. Yay. All right. There are some difficult games in the next 2.5 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Imagine a winning streak. Wouldn't that be sweet? Tonight we got the Wild, and you may have concerns. In for Texier on line 1, Kirby Dach returns. He's been out a while with a broken bone. If you think he's always hurt, well, you are not alone. The Wild always beat us. We've no wins in the last 9. I hope tonight is different. I think we're due. It's about time. Buffalo here on Thursday. They beat us just last week. I hope our boys get revenge. I'm sure that's what they'll seek. The Sabres have lost their last 2 to the Wild and the Canes. We have to play aggressively. The bloodlust running through our veins. Told you. On Saturday, it's the Bruins. Off to Boston do they go. Last time we destroyed them. Rinse and repeat now, don't you know? It's going to be a rough one. Physicality will rule. We'll also use our skill and speed to skate around them while they drool. Vegas is in our barn next week. Wait a second. Vegas is in our barn next week. They tie so many games, but they just improved their team after trading with the Flames. No reason why the Habs can't win when they're on a roll. Matt, don't listen to this. We'll beat the damn Americans here on Canadian soil. Next, here comes the Avalanche. We just can't catch. We just can't. Oh, I screwed up something. We just can't catch a break. We can put Dobish and Evans in and give them lots of Jake. The streak will probably end here, but you never know. an unexpected win from the Go Habs Go. That's all I got.
I like it. I like it.
Thank you. I should have done that like a couple of days ago, but honestly, the idea only came to me about noon today. So, yeah, so at least I'm writing again a little bit. Where did I leave off? Let me get back on cam. $3.99 still, old man. It's excruciating. You're talking about the subscribers? Yeah, I mean, I hit at one point 4,001 and it dropped back. It's the way it is. When you hit a number like that, it's never safe to stay there on a small channel like mine, especially until it gets a little bit over that, so that when you lose a few, it doesn't come back under. But I've been doing this 7 years. I've lost so many like that over the years that I'm just used to it. It's probably bots, because every now and then they go through and they delete the bots, so that means the subscribe would go away. So at least that's what they tell us. It is what it is. Hey, Dave, how's it going, man? Hey, it's been a while. It really does. It feels like it has been a while, man. Good to see you out there. Need Suzuki or Slav to score so I can get free coffee for a week. Well, I wish you the best. Got a good chance for that to happen. Trans women. Yeah, no, I write Habs. I write hockey poetry. I read some other poetry. I've been dry lately, so I'm starting to write again. Thanks, Guru. Appreciate it. Ham and cheese rolls are calling you. What do they say? I'm very curious to know what ham and cheese rolls sound like, to be very honest with you. I'm still going, Dave. I'm still going. Strong, I don't know, but I'm still going. I'm like the ever ready bunny. I keep going and going and going and going. And what was that noise? What'd you do? Matthew? Like a croissant, ham and cheese? No, ham and cheese in rolls. You roll up the ham and cheese and eat it like that, or are you talking about rolls as in bread? We're curious. Remember, anything's possible in Australia.
Australia.
Right, matey? Bread rolls. No. I mean, that's what I figured. Just, we've got to make sure. All right, what else you guys got for me? You haven't even challenged me yet. What's going on here? Although I imagine it must be getting close to period number 2.
Yep.
Oh, you just had a hip replacement. Yikes. Although today it's not like it used to be. My ex-wife had 2, but I mean when she was, what was the first one? I think she was 21 the first time. And then when we were married, she had.
Oh, why'd she have to have one at 21? Did she break it or something bad?
No, it was arthritis, a certain type of arthritis. Can't remember.
Oh, okay.
And
nowadays though, they have you up and walking the same.
Yeah. But she had it at 21, and then at 30, I'm not sure, in her early 30s, she had the second one, and they can't do a third one. And they can't give her a modern artificial hip, which is too bad. So Anyways, all the best for a full recovery there, Dave.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny, like those ORs too. They sound like a friggin' like carpenter shop because they're using all those tools, hammers, chisels.
Oh well, yeah.
Saws. Oh my god.
Although today, I don't know what it's like today. It's very different today from what my ex-wife has. Sandwiches are fillings in 2 slices of sliced bread. Rolls are fillings in bread roll. Well, I get that. I know they're different. Well, a sandwich could be anything, but if you're saying on a roll, well, it's not on sliced bread. I don't know if it was probably osteoarthritis. I forget which. There's I'm not sure if that was it, but there's one that's very debilitating. And yeah, she had problems from like 9 years old with it. So it's called hip replacement drive-through. You just drive through, they put one in and send you home. No, but they send you home pretty quickly compared to my wife. She was in the hospital the last one for a few days, for maybe a week even. Nowadays, no, it's very different. All right, well, we're back here for the second period. Guys are coming back healthy. It should only be good for us, right? All right. Suzuki wins the draw. Ooh. Doc, didn't really have.
Oh, Christ almighty. Oh, it's all right. The D's
Okay.
back.
What happened?
Doc made a stupid pass. Almost led to like a 2-on-0, but the defenders were both there.
Yeah, he's still getting his timing back and everything.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Come on, boys. You were there for less than 24 hours. That's insane, man. It's awesome too that it's that quick now. But it's crazy how quick it is. Yeah, I'm not. Who's who? Unfortunately, I'm not reading that comment because of a name that's in there. I'm not reading that guy's name anymore. And it's not MLK that I'm not going to read. Come on, boys. Let's go get a third. I hope we don't have like a bad second. Some pressure here by Minnesota. They cleared out themselves. You know what? Born to be a Hab? That sounds really good. A nice big piece of pizza. And not that I'm particularly hungry because I ate not too long before the game. So, but it still sounds actually quite good. It's okay. Matt, look, Matt's off camera. He doesn't care. So don't say hi to him.
What's up?
Dave says hi.
What's up, Davey?
Yeah, I mean, the second's starting out the opposite of the first, where I meant the Habs were in their zone way more, and right now it seems all Minnesota and Montreal zone. Oh, don't make me hungry for that now, Germanic. Nice chicken poutine sounds good. Where'd you get the poutine from? What restaurant? I without knowing where you live, actually. So I don't know if it's in Montreal or you're around here at all. Good chance there for Suzuki. It was like a 2-on-1 there. A little pressure. Came out. A little good pressure there by Montreal for a bit. Does any of the old crowd pop in and say hello? Pete. Pete was in not Saturday, just past the Saturday before. JD doesn't, although he makes some comments on Talking Habs page on Facebook. Who else is out there? Jeez, who else is out there? I'm forgetting.
What, the old crew?
Yeah, I mean, and Jack,
I talk to Delaney all the time. He still watches us.
Yeah, I know, but I don't. He's like, who makes an appearance? He doesn't really come around and say hi to me. Who else is there? Oh, Luna. Luna's still out there. She makes comments. She was on, I mean, relatively not that long ago. I think that's everybody.
I wonder what Shamir's up to.
Who? Well, and Shamir. Shamir's pissed at me. I did something to piss him off.
Oh.
He won't talk to me anymore, Shamir. Oh. Well, I don't know why, but he won't talk to me. Oh, this is Slaff's 250th game. Man, the time flies. Jesus. Well, that means, 250 games. Isn't that the number there where they should be ready and at their best? Dave, Jeremy, that's JD. I always call him JD. And I think that's it. I don't think there was anybody else, was there? The old band, getting the old band together. Pete's the only one that comes around. Then his job doesn't allow him very often, so. But now we got the new band on the other channel. Not here, but on our other channel. The boys in Boston, and then we got Eric over here in Montreal with me. And we got the 5 of us on Don't Puck with Media. If you haven't heard it yet or known about it, Don't Puck with Media, go check it out. It's a commercial break here right now. And it's my time again for I take off here, and I will still be here. I never leave. I never leave. They got me prisoner. Yeah. All right. So so far so good as far as for this second period. But it is the second period. Bob Cannon is not what he's not talking about subscribers. He's talking about the guys I used to be on, have on the show. The old gang. So Shamir is one, but Shamir doesn't talk to me. But Bob I have no idea what happened to Bob Cannon. I made him a new intro, and he disappeared, and he was communicating with me for a little while and then stopped. All right, face off is to the left of Dobish. Won by Deneau. All right, so we're almost 7 minutes into the second here. Shots are 18-5 for Montreal. That's like insane. 2-1, Montreal. Nice little stick there, knocked the puck out, but I don't know who that was. Suzuki, probably? Okay, why the whistle did it?
High stick. It
was a high stick that touched it.
Okay. Yep. Dolbish got to adjust the helmet a little bit. I think he took that off the melon.
Germanic, that's Hines. I'm surprised to see you back in here, though. I don't know that we would see eye to eye on politics, but that's fine because we don't have to have politics in here. But that's Hines. Matt, you remember?
Yeah.
Walked across Canada. That's Hines. Yeah. But you thought I wouldn't remember.
Good stop, Dopesh.
All right, well, we got 11:40 to go now in the second. They're creeping up there with 7 shots now, Minnesota. Yeah, politics no longer belong here. I probably got too much into it. I think you used to say that. I'm not sure which one of us, but yeah, better off to leave it elsewhere, especially in these contentious days. Besides, with everything going on now, we all have to stick together here in Canada. We're creeping up to halfway through the period. So for a second period, it's not bad that we didn't give up the game. It looked like they were gonna take advantage of our bad second period luck at the beginning of the period, but that obviously has not happened. The Habs have either found their legs in this period or something, and we're back to they're back to playing well. It's kind of the opposite of the first period. Oh, nice move by Hughes, I gotta say. Here come the Habs, 3-on-2. Pass off of the skate, though. Demidov up to the point. Back to Demidov. Little move there. He's got the puck, sends it behind the net to Kapanen. Over to Slav. Slav loses it. Damn it. What's the politics? Something you eat, I think, in the old days. Ah, shit. How did that get through? Tipped right in front, I think. It's 2-2. That was weird. From the angle, how you saw the puck going. Faber, I guess, from Hughes. Isn't Faber a defenseman? What the fuck was he doing up there? Wait, how'd that? No, okay. The shot from the point got all the way through, didn't touch anybody, but Dobish didn't see it very well at all. He was really screened there. Not going to blame Dobish here. He was screened pretty badly, I guess. All right, we're at 2-2 game. Habs have to be careful here. Good on Dobish there. Joe, I don't really, because we saw the Canucks only twice a year anyway. So it's not like I've seen Hughes play like all these times, right? So for me, that's not that weird. Commercial break here. Anyway, so far, yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's 2-2 tie. Didn't expect it to be easy against Minnesota. I mean, I have it 5-4, so obviously I thought we were going to see some scoring. So This is where Montreal better not let it get out of hand because, sometimes. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. But Heinz, you can't blame Dobish on that one. He was really screened there. You could see how he was screened. I don't think he saw it very well. So I'm not going to blame him on that one. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I've seen Hughes in a lot of pictures, but I don't know. For me, it's not that weird. I don't know why, but I can't explain it. It's just not that weird for me. What's got to be weird though for him though is I don't know. Did they give him a letter? Is to go from being a captain to just not having a letter on your jersey? That's got to be odd for a player. What's taking so long here? Got too many guys on the ice there, boys. Okay, Evans taking the draw to the right of Delbich. Minnesota wins that one. Puck comes all the way back though, so. Weirdest one at the end of the game. Hudson has no ass. What happens to Hudson's ass? I guess if Hudson has no ass, Cole can't score. It's not about Dallas changing the name. They own the franchise, Brad, so they own the rights to that name. I don't like the Wild as a name either. Come on, Dimino. He fans on the pass. Damn it. Come on. Scores Demidov to Hudson, and we got ourselves a goal. Awesome. That was fun to watch. That was fun to watch. Even though it was a little bobbly, it's still that was really great. What skill there on these guys.
That was a rocket from Hudson. Holy shit. Really great pass. That was a blast from Hudson.
He one-timed his ass off there. Like almost literally, he was almost down on. Well, he was down on one knee, so he got everything on that. Careful here, boys. Demidov and Struble with the assist. 9th goal for Hudson. Gets a beauty, especially playing against Demidov. Hughes. I like when he puts up points when we're playing Hughes, his team. Wonder what his pace Hudson is for goals. Got 9. A lot of figure, what? 13 to 15 goals for Hudson? That's pretty good.
Yeah, like I said, that's with Lane Hudson, I'd expect 10 to 15 goals.
That's perfect for his second year.
But he's going to get a billion assists. That's
yeah. No doubt. Whoa, big hit there on, I don't know who that was. Of course, they'll start shooting more as they, they grow into their careers. So I'm not sure what Demidov's up to, 42 or 43 points.
He's got 2 assists tonight.
Got 2, so maybe 44 points even. Come on, work for it. Almost had it. He almost had it, Demidov. Good work there. Wow, we're already down almost to 5 minutes left. This period went like so fast. That's crazy. I don't know. Am I getting kidnapped by aliens and missing like minutes of time? I don't know. Felt like that when I went for the walk with the dog, but when I thought back on it, it's like, oh yeah, actually made sense. But that's a quick period, though. Not a ton of whistles, I guess, because a lot of action. Oh, does he have it? Oh. Oh, here comes the pushing and the shoving. They're going to go to a commercial break here. Joe, don't choke on your lunch. That's not good.
No, it is not.
Well, I mean, it's so far pretty good. Second period. No a second period breakdown. Those games are good ones. I hate when they break down. It feels like it's happening less and less now, the second period collapse. I see. Nobody wants to talk here, eh? I'll be back on camera in like 30 seconds, by the way. Oh, don't forget tomorrow, members, we're going to be doing a members only live. This one's going to be a little different, by the way. Members only live. The members only part is going to be in the chat. So everybody's welcome. It's going to be open to the public, but only the members can talk to me tomorrow. So we're doing a members only chat live tomorrow. So if you want to just check it out, drop by. It'll be at 8 o'clock, and maybe you want to join up. I don't even remember the joke. Sorry if I said something that made you joke. I'm sorry. Hudson has no ass. Well, you wrote has no ass. I'm sorry. Wasn't my fault. I find it hard to tell anyway with his hockey pants on. 4:20 to go in the second period. One of my favorite numbers, 4:20. Right up there with 69 and all the others. Phil, I think it was my delivery that sold it, eh? Hudson is a gift. I have to admit. A gift that keeps on giving, but that's in a really good way. Guru, no worries, Guru. No worries. I'm sure the way it's going to work, there'll be lots of people there too. So hopefully we get a couple of converts and they'll join the conversation. It was a magical draft in 2022 when you look back at it. Offside, Bob. Minnesota? Or, no, maybe it was Montreal offside. I'm not sure which side they're playing from. Don't ask me why. I should know that. If Gallagher had scored first, would you have won? How do you win twice? Explain how you would have won twice, and I'll tell you if you're correct. Oh. Nice little play there. Caulfield with a shot and a save happening. Nobody available at all, Phil. Everybody got traded. Nobody left. Gotta play. Guess what, Phil? I'm not biting tonight. We went through this the other night. Not going through it again. Under 2 to go in the second. Shots on goal now, 24-11. Jeez. That a penalty? And Montreal draws a penalty.
Interference.
Hartman.
Can't do that.
You can't do that. Can't do that. I didn't really see it, though. Oh, I see. Yeah, you can't do that.
It's frowned upon.
A minute and a half to go here in the second. The power play still has 1:55 to go, so potentially like 22 seconds left over for the third period. If they don't score. Probably bullshit call. Never touched him. He never touched him.
He wasn't within fucking 3 fucking feet. What the hell is that? Yeah, Frankie, tell him. He wasn't within 5 feet of the motherfucker. What the fuck are we doing here?
That's insanity.
Oh my God.
Man.
That ref should get fired for that. I don't know how. Not only that, I think this whole referee crew should get fired because not one referee, like they was just saying on the broadcast, not one ref could have gone in and said, yeah, he wasn't actually even near him.
Because it's corruption.
Yeah.
How about Toronto? You got that wrong.
Yeah, they need to be able to review penalties. That's too blatant this season. That just should not have been called.
It's corruption. They're corrupt as fuck. What happens when you want to get into bed with gambling? What's going to happen? Period's over. What bullshit. What absolute bullshit. Marty wants to complain.
Marty wants to rip the ref's head off his shoulders. This is what Marty wants to do.
Jesus. Those refs better leave the building fast when they're done. Unbelievable. All right, well, we got an intermission. All right, what do you guys want to talk about? Sorry for being quiet. Just trying to tamp down the anger. I mean, the refs being garbage is not a surprise at all. But I mean that's beyond the pale for them. I mean, they're bad, but I mean that's just absolutely. I don't think there's a word in the English language to describe how bad that call was. How bad that call was.
No, I mean it's just straight up unacceptable for a professional sports league. Like I don't understand again, A, how that was even called, but B, the other refs, none of them could have said, "Hey, listen, you got that wrong. He wasn't near him." Yeah, like to me, that's even worse than the ref that fucking called the penalty. That's worse. You're telling me none of the other three refs saw anything?
No, anything. I'm not telling you. I'm telling you, they all saw it.
Like,
but they're
that's
corrupt.
Ridiculous.
It's called corruption. Obviously, money is on Minnesota.
I mean, it's either that or these refs are like legitimately like.
Well, that's the refs trying to influence the game.
Like it's either there's money on Minnesota or like the refs are legitimately incompetent and need like a cognitive like test. Because that's ridiculous. That is absolutely unacceptable.
Well, it's acceptable enough to the league and to his fellow his crew members. Why? Because Hudson was the closest guy near the guy who fell.
He wasn't within 5 feet of the fucking.
But he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't close, but he was the closest one.
I mean, unless Lane Hudson can use the Force. Apparently, he's a Jedi Knight. That's the only other explanation that I can think of.
Yeah, the Force is with me tonight. You blame the second ref for not fixing what? Not fixing the game? No, they're trying to fix it. They're trying to influence the game by getting Minnesota to tie it up. Or by not letting the Habs pull away too far, negating the power play.
I want to find referee in parking lot and chop him to pieces.
And ref suck.
My best buddy in penalty box made him.
Ref suck should be in. We send to Siberia, where they should send them.
What a brutal fucking call, man.
Habs are favorite tonight, so they're still trying to influence the game for whatever reason. I live by what I'm saying. Why would I read that.
But look, even I'm reading Phil's comment. Even if the ref saw that, there were two other refs looking at it. They couldn't have skated in and said, "Hey, there was nothing there."
Exactly.
That is really, honestly, to me, what's even more unacceptable, because that literally, like you said, either there's legitimate corruption going on, or these refs are just that incompetent and should be fired and never allowed to referee another hockey game, period.
Ever, even a midget game.
Like that, to me, that's even worse. That none of the other referees, like no one came together and said, "Hey, yeah, there was nothing there." Like everyone's looking up on the fucking jumbotron. They saw it. Like even Lane Hutson's like was there. They showed him on the they put the camera on him.
Me?
What do you mean me? What? It's like I'm not Obi-Wan Hudson Kenobi. Like what the like. It's the only other thing I can think of, unless he's a Jedi Knight and he used the Force to trip him. Like, I don't know. Like, it just doesn't make any fucking sense.
Linesman could have said, "Hey, he didn't touch him. You got it." They could have done that, and then they could confer all of them and decide to overturn that. They just can't look at a replay. That's why they're not. I don't think they're allowed even to look up at the scoreboard, because they're not allowed looking at it. They say the Buff and Diener was fixed. P.S. Today, the Buff coach got fired. What are you saying even? Paul, English, please. I don't understand redneck. I would even say I don't understand. Those people that live in the mountains and don't speak to anybody. I don't understand that language.
3 out of the 4 refs were looking directly at it's got to be corruption. Like, there's no like. I refuse to believe that they're that stupid, but it's either that or it's corruption, because I just saw an overhead view. 3 out of the 4 refs were looking directly at it, like directly at it with a perfect view. That is absolutely unacceptable.
Yeah. So that you look at that and go, so what's the explanation that they didn't do that? There's no good explanation. Or no valid good explanation. But it happened. We saw it. They'll tell us, no, you didn't see that. That's not what you saw. Refs are human too, says Phil. Yeah, they are. But are you sure they're human? Maybe that's the problem, is that they're not human. Yeah, but that is such bullshit to go, well, they'll give us one back in the third. That's not fair hockey. Call the fucking penalties that are penalties. That's it. That's all. Well, I must be human because I'm not inhuman. Oh, that word was Denver? They say because you put a W. I was wondering what the hell Denver and Buffalo football game was fixed. The Buffalo coach was fired today. Because he was fired, the game was fixed. The refs fixed it. I heard something about that game, but it's football, so I don't really care. It's all about money. It's all about money and gambling. I mean, it's clear. First of all, what sport is the NBA? They caught cheating happening because of gambling. So we know it happens. If it's happening in the NBA, it's happening in all the major sports. And if you don't believe that, well, you're naive. My opinion. If he had a seizure, I think we'd notice it. If he had a mini stroke, we'd notice it. And he could have been thinking about pornography as he was thinking about fucking us. So I guess if that's pornography, that's what he was thinking of. Paul, remember what I said? You can say that about every game, though, right now. So, yeah, I always say that when I show you who the refs are. They're going to suck. And most games I'm right, and the odd one I'm not right. Growing up, I don't think I remember too many hockey games that I watched, Habs games, that I didn't hate the refs for one reason or the other. But the bad calls were never so freaking obvious as they are today. So basically, in my day, you could say bad refs because they missed calls. I think it's the human part of it. I don't really think they were corrupt. They just, you miss calls sometimes, so we hated that, right? And, maybe they played favorites and they, whatever they did, right? But it wasn't corruption to the scale where it is today. The degree of the bad call has never been like it is today. So either they're hiring completely incompetent refs are coming out of referee school and are hired and kept employed, or something is wrong other than that. So
It's been a pretty good game so far, BL, except for, the referees literally calling Lane Hudson for using the force. Because Marcus Foligno literally tripped over the air, but, Hudson was within 5 feet, so you could apparently it's a penalty now.
I guess. I think what happened was Hudson swung his stick on the ice so hard, the wind from it knocked Foligno over. So obviously it's a penalty for Hudson.
Like I said, for me, the really bad part is the other three, the two linesmen, the other ref, all had a clear view of it. None of them came in to talk to the other guy and say, yeah, no, there was nothing there. You kind of messed up there. No penalty. To me, that is even worse.
That's when whatever they would say in defense of that, it doesn't matter because that shows what happened. If it was like, well, the guy made a mistake, he didn't see it, whatever. But the other two saw it, so how come they didn't say anything?
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? That's what's worse.
Even if they couldn't overturn it, How come they didn't at least say anything? You can say, right? No. So they looked at it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, they
so it
saw
tells you that they don't care whether it's.
They could have got together with him
right
and said, no, you kind of missed that there. There's no penalty. And then they take it off the board.
They either don't care.
The other three refs had a clear view of it. None of them said anything.
So they either don't care.
They're that incompetent, or it's corruption. It's one of those three.
So they either don't care about the quality of the work they do, and they see that and go, whatever. He got whatever, or it's done on purpose, and that's corruption. Do you have this little crush on Kenzie Lalonde, BL? But I know I watched the I did all the games, so yeah, I know she was there. Oh, so let's hope that putrid call doesn't, end up being like giving a game to them. And let's hope that bad call was so egregious that they just stopped doing that and call the game properly. What was the call? Tripping. Wasn't it? It was a tripping call?
Well, yeah. They called Lane Hudson for tripping for being within 5 fucking feet.
Maybe Lane Hudson was tired, so he was really out of breath, and he must have blown the guy right over, like I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow you on your ass. Must have been it. Yeah, a lot of people worked, I'm sure, in Halifax or even in Cape Breton for 2 years and no longer work there. Are you interested in them as well? I'm just asking, just having fun with you. Craig Button talking about the Habs' needs and what prospects could be in play. Where's that on here? Did I miss that? Why did I miss that? Catch Craig. Where's he doing that? They're back for the third period. He should see stick contact player to make a call. He should see the actual thing happen and to assume that because the player was going backward that it was because of Hudson. Or he should also maybe call the play that he saw, but not to play the corruption part that he wanted to call. Or not call or whatever. I don't know. But I mean, you're right. You should see it before you call it.
But the other three refs because they could have gotten together and changed the call, but they didn't. To me, that's worse. That's why, I normally really don't like to lean towards corruption, but something's really wrong there, or they're just that incompetent, which is also really bad because I don't want fucking.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, they're just incompetent.
Refereeing National Hockey League games.
Yeah, but if that's the case and they're that incompetent, what are they doing? How do they still have their jobs?
Well, I guess I was on Twitter kind of looking at reactions, and the ref that called it, if it was this ref, I'm not going to name the name, but he's never gotten a playoff game. So let him screw up the regular season games, but we won't let him be in the playoffs. That screams to me that he's probably just extremely
incompetent. Yeah. And the other two that saw it and didn't say anything, what's their excuse?
Yeah. But like to me too, it's like they show it on the Jumbotron, and Matheson got a high stick, just got missed. Like they show it on the Jumbotron. Like I still don't understand why you still can't change the call then. Like I don't know.
They're not allowed using replays to change calls.
Then they need to fix that because this is ridiculous. I know that's at least the second time it's happened to Montreal. It's probably happened to other teams too. I couldn't tell you who or how many times, but that's twice now that's happened to Montreal where it just wasn't even close to being a penalty.
Apparently Johnson said the ref apologized, but once the call is made, they can't change it. Well, if that's the case, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah, then they got to do something in the next CBA, or something, because again, right? It's it's one thing to be in the regular season, but what if something like that happens in the playoffs, costs a team a series, or what if it happens in the Cup final, costs a team a championship?
Yep,
you have to be able to review that. And it's sad that it's gotten to that point, but you have to be able to review that because something like that happens in the playoffs, costs a team a series. Those refs are going to be lucky to even get a game again.
He's telling Hudson that he just went there to say, "Hey, listen, I screwed that up." Yeah, well, there's something wrong with that's all that you can do is apologize.
Thank God it was 4-on-4 because if that ended up being a power play and they scored on it, I think Marty would have killed the ref. Or he would have said, Arbor, go get dressed real quick.
Yeah, that's what I say. I don't care. You apologize. And then just punch him in his mouth. Asshole. Maybe that ref needs to go to the eye doctor tomorrow. Also. I heard that story from Button before, by the way, Bill. What was the blown call? A tripping call on Hudson. He wasn't even near the guy that fell. Guy just fell.
Literally, he tripped over the blue line. He wasn't within 5 feet of the guy. And it was the trailing ref behind the play. So, but again, it's like the other two refs couldn't have got together to I don't know. But they're gonna need to do something to make sure penalties can at least be looked at, or
apparently
there's some way to change them because, like I said, it's not often, but I know that's the second time now it's happened against Montreal that something like that happened where what just was not close and it got called. It's probably happened to other teams in the league, with just the sheer amount of games that are played. I couldn't tell you who or how many, but it's something that I think they need to, like I said, figure out a way to make those reviewable or something, because you can't have that happen in playoffs and it costs the team a series. You know what I mean? You can't, because then at that point, now you really got a clusterfuck. So
well, apparently they can't change the call no matter what. So you got to live with it.
Like I said, hopefully after something like that, they hopefully somebody has a conversation, because I don't even care how even if the Habs win this game, I'd still be ripshit about that, because that's just unacceptable at this level. You can't miss it that bad. I'm sorry.
You can't. You shouldn't. BL Doc's on the ice right now. Oh, you're overseas. Sorry about that, Blue Bark. I wish I could do better for you. But I should update the game here. Is there a penalty coming up here?
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Now, see, that's a trip when the other player puts the stick in the way of Nick Suzuki and puts it in his legs. That's a trip.
So not even a makeup call. It's an actual call, you asshole. Still going to call him an asshole. Let's update the...
Yeah, see, that's a trip. He actually tripped him. He didn't just stand within 5 feet of the guy, and the guy fucking tripped over the blue line.
Hey there, Nucci. Well, they admitted it this time, Huzu, so we'll give them this time. All right, so we're back underway. 15-10 left in the third. Shots are 24-13 in favor of Montreal, and they have a power play. 3-2 Montreal. How's Doc playing? I haven't concentrated on him. I mean, I don't think he stood out for anything bad, but
no, he hasn't been a liability. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's what I say. Been. So nothing, but it's his first game back, so you got to give him a little bit to get the rust out. He's on the wing on first line. Texier tweaked something or something. It's nothing big, but he's out for he did something like small. Or I think, I'm not sure, but it might have been something from a couple of games ago, and then anyway, I'm not exactly sure what happened to Texier, to be honest.
I texted Junkie. He agrees. He thinks Lane Hudson must be a Jedi too.
Wow, I mean, must be. His stick must be.
Oh, what a play!
Lightsaber.
That was a hell of a keep from Hudson there.
BL says rust. Doc is 90% rust. That's funny. I have to say that's funny. Who evaluates them? Toronto does, no?
They're the league office. I don't know.
Yeah, but isn't that stuff that's in Toronto, isn't it?
No, it's in New York.
I thought it's in Toronto, the booth there where they call
the review booth is, it's the which I don't know why it's in Toronto if the league offices are in New York, but whatever. Either way, it should be reviewable. But you should get like saw it on Twitter too, but you should get like a coach's challenge for something like that. Like what, I don't know. Make those like challengeable, I guess.
Yeah, something.
Or like let it be like let the refs talk about it and change the call after. Like even if you can't go to like a video, like because somebody obviously saw something there.
Do like in international play, call a 5-minute major so you can review it and then you can overturn the penalty. Even if it's ridiculous to call it a 5-minute, but you call it a 5-minute major and you can review it. Eight minutes into the third. All right, let me see what I'm seeing. So the NHL review is in Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would come out of Toronto.
Right. Yeah, no.
Right.
Well, I was just saying, like, the
That's
league
why.
offices are in
Montreal.
New York. But yeah, the situation, the booth is in Toronto.
NHL Seoul is in Montreal. The NHL headquarters used to be in Montreal at the Sunlight Building. I delivered there many times before they moved it out of there. All right. Was that on Hughes to save? That was a Hughes shot? They're going to go to commercial. 10-17 to go in the third. Maybe in a regulation. Why would you assume Tim Peel is the worst NHL ref ever? Just because he got caught?
I mean, we all know they do makeup calls. We knew that before he got caught. That's all he got caught with.
Who's you're talking about? Tim Peel as a ref, right? But I mean, he got caught with the mic. That's all. That's the reason he got tossed, not because he was the worst. Because when that happened, Chris Lee was out there still as a ref. He was there. Kerry Fraser was brutal. Yeah, I did not freaking like Kerry Fraser at all. Back in those days too, there were a couple of good refs where like you could have respect for them, and then I don't know where that went, but Kerry Fraser was not one of them. He was more interested in his hair than getting the call right. That's what it seemed like. BL, it was Phil who said about Pedersen. Phil wants to trade everybody though. If you're available, Phil's looking into you. What happened to Dobish? Phil, it's not that you explore all trade options. Because for me, I think when a trade is ridiculous, it's not an option. So, yes, you explore everything. Does that make sense? Yeah, you explore all trade options, all of them. I don't. A ridiculous trade's not an option for me. There, I explained this a second time. Yeah, hey, a lot of shit going on in front of Dobish there.
Oh yeah.
Oops, Galley and somebody else. Galley gonna have a fight with Middleton. Middleton looks like he might be a good bit bigger. A hook and call in Montreal. Pedersen can go somewhere. I'm fine with that. I'm go somewhere else.
Lane Hudson actually got tripped there.
McGuire and Engels both said that Hughes should call the Rangers on Lafreniere and
That's
Cooley.
3 now. Now I'm really pissed off.
That's what, another one?
3 phantom call. Lane Hudson again. He got tripped in front of his own net. They called him for hooking. That's 3 now. That's 3 phantom calls this season.
Unbelievable.
Man, if I'm Lane Hudson, I'm debating fucking firing the puck at the ref next time I get it. Wind up and just rip a bomb. That's ridiculous. That's 3 now phantom calls.
Yep.
On the season. The other one was
with his alligator tears. Oh, I'm sorry, I screwed up.
Yeah.
Wow, how Dobish kept that out.
The first one was the no got called for a high stick, even though the other guy high sticked his own player. That was the first one, and then the 2 against Lane Hudson tonight.
Good save there, Dobish. But that puck did squirt out. Oh, okay. Joe, we could have Cooley, Gooley, and Galley. That sounds like a law firm. Someone ought to trip this fucking ref.
Either one of those guys that came out of the box, just the next time you get the puck, wind up and rip it. That was a trip. Hudson still deserves to shoot the puck at the ref.
I'm still waiting for the makeup call that everyone was saying that we're going to get. Where's that? See how much worse they can make it. They're going to tie it up. Then the ref will be happy. 5-on-3 is over. And they scored. Told you they're going to score. What did I tell you? Fuck off. All right. Well, time for the comeback. Well, it's not even a comeback. It's only tied up.
Dobish has to have that, man.
Who says, not going to lie, I'd be throwing my keys aiming at Furlat, the ref. I'd be out in the parking lot or wherever they come out of the building. I wouldn't, but that's where people should go gather. I think what I'd do is I'd report them to ICE next time they're in the U.S. That's what I'd do. Although I don't know if they're Canadian or American. Bad joke, but hey, can't win them all. If Hudson gets another phantom call, I'm calling the biggest riot since 93. Biggest riot since 93. What, after we won the cup, the riot? Just over 7 minutes left in the third in regulation. 26-17 shots on goal, 3-3 tie. Oh, he got taken down by the guy. How come Hudson didn't get a penalty there? I'm confused now. Huzu says, when was the Guns N' Roses debacle? A long time ago. I don't know. It was a long time ago, though. Was it Guns N' Roses or Metallica?
What song?
No, something happened here at one of the shows or a concert here. Oh, almost a Carrier. Almost, man. He's like a man on a mission on offense these days. Go for a commercial. BL, yeah, I've heard that before about that. Deadline's it's gonna be an interesting deadline this year. We'll see what happens. There might not be much happening, and there might be a lot. I mean, not a lot of sellers out there. So prices are gonna go up because there's gonna be a lot of bidding wars too. Phil, I was gonna say, how did you see the game from your? You saw the riot really from your balcony. That must have been cool, actually, from the 6th floor, nice and safe, and grab some popcorn and watch. It's a seller's market, but there's not going to be a ton of sellers. That's the thing. That's why it's going to be a seller's market. You was rather young, I would imagine. I was young. In 93, I was 30. Off the goddamn post. Habs win the draw. Come on, boys. Oh. They're not going to give us a power play soft like that. What do you want me to check out on maps, Phil? Where Tupper Street is? You don't think I know where Tupper Street is? I was a courier in the city for 20 years. You don't think I know where Tupper is? Well, 440 left here now. They want to draw shot. Dobich save. We'll have another face off there. They were in Pigeon Park. What didn't it? Most of it was around Pigeon Park. in front of the Forum, wasn't it? It's very accurate. What do you mean? Not really quite accurate. That's what we called it. That's what I called it, or I knew it as a kid. You call it something else, not as PC? Well, in my day, it was Pigeon Park. In your days, were all the drug dealers and prostitutes hung out. Was it called Pussy Park? Oh, Paul, I didn't even really look at what your guess was. Is that what it was? I gotta go look at it. I didn't really look. I forget what I was doing. I was busy, so I didn't have time to really. So I just said okay, and that's why. The certain people from up north, all living at the entrances. Oh, really? Back then, we've got that here in Dorval. To be honest, at the mall. Won't say who the people are, but I know who you're talking about. If this game doesn't go to overtime, it better be Montreal against the goddamn winning goal. All I can say. Come on, Gally. Man, this line's pushing. Oh. Bill, you were here for the last referendum, really? Yeah, a lot of people came in from out of town those few days. Yeah, but Phil, most of the time you can't always get what you want. Okay, that's just the way life is. There were a lot of people came in that yeah. Yeah, I was working. I think I was working for ICS. 96. I was working for ICS. Oh man, the traffic in town at that point, or that it's like a couple of days of people just coming into the city. Who says he's having premonition? He's rarely wrong. Furlat's not done being an idiot tonight. There's under 2 minutes to go now in regulation. There's something about us playing teams that have played the night before. We're not a good record. We came in 1-4-1. It's crazy. I don't know what it is.
But I agree with Mudra. It has been a very good effort. Like the Habs have pretty much owned most of the game.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying.
No, I got you.
I think it would be a little bit of a better result in those games. That's all. Bill, that day I was lucky. I had a route that did not take me downtown, and so I wasn't in all that. All right, 106 left till on regulation. Can we? They win the draw. They got control of the puck in the offensive zone. Let's see what they got left in them. Can they do it? Oh, nice Caulfield there. Then he gets taken down. No call. Scores!
Oh, what a shot!
Oh my God! Caulfield with 15 seconds left.
Nice.
Wow.
What a rip.
That's what you call pulling her out. That's what you call pulling her. And I think Paul, my friend here in the building, I think he won.
Yeah, Rick, I think Cole watched the last episode of Have Normals when you said his goal scoring had dropped off a little bit.
Yeah, hey, there you go. Maybe
4 goals now in what, 3 games, something like that, 2 games.
Yeah, hey, we got a winner for the guess the score, Paul Barrett, 4-3 Habs, Suzuki or Tarasenko. Congrats, Paul. If you're still out there.
Oh no, he didn't win. The first goal was Deneau.
The first goal of the game?
Yeah.
Was Tarasenko.
No, it was Phil Deneau.
The first goal of the game was the Wild.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Tarasenko.
Oh, I didn't know that was the first goal.
I know, because I picked Tarasenko as well, so I know I had the goal.
I apologize. I didn't know that was the first goal of the game. That's my bad. I thought we went up 1-0.
That was close, though.
I would have shit my pants.
That was close. Habs win 4-3 on a last 15-second goal by Caulfield. Wow. And that was what, 25 for Caulfield? 25 goals? I think.
This is a big 2 points, too, because the Bruins are getting henny-dicked by the Stars right now. The Sabres are going to win, but this is a big 2 points because it still keeps the cushion of
yeah, for sure.
We had, I think, 4 on the Sabres, so it'll stay at 4. It'll go to, I think, 6 on Boston.
Wait, I have it here, actually, in my notes. Boston, it'll go to 5. Sabres 6, and Leafs 7.
Well, Sabres are going to win, so Probably go to 4.
Okay, so then we'll stay at 3. That's an amazing shot.
What a shot.
All right, Paul, how it works will be we'll probably see each other, but I'll make a special code for you at the merch store. So only you have that code. So whenever just let me know. I'll give you the code, and you go in there, use that code, and you'll get the $15 off. So that's how that works. Congrats, second winner of the season. So the having 2 guys to pick at the beginning helps a little bit. What's in here now? I want to see the stars. Caulfield, Tarasenko, and Hudson. I guess he had 2 goals, Tarasenko, yeah. 1 goal, 1 assist for Hudson, and 2 ghost penalties. What the hell is Sagrada? Joe, no worries. Anytime, whenever you're ready. The code is still sitting there ready for you, so don't worry about it. That's the 30th career game winner for Caulfield. Wow. Anyway, awesome finish to a game. It's crazy how many times they're finishing like this. It's absolutely insane, man. Let me just shore up, get rid of this stuff here. There we go. Awesome. So don't forget, for members, I'm going to do a members only video for the review after this. Where are we at? So tomorrow also, members only live. It's going to be open to everybody. The only thing is, only members are going to be able to chat in the chat. So if you want to be able to chat, you have to take a membership. Just $1.99 a month, and they're up somewhere below the window there. I should come back on screen, right? Below is the join button, and that'll tell you how to do that. And then the next game is Buffalo on Thursday. Hopefully, we will get revenge on last week's loss to Buffalo. I'm hoping that's what happens on Thursday. And then Boston on Saturday. We're in Boston on Saturday. The last time was the last game we played Boston. We were in Boston, and we kicked ass, 6-2 win. Hoping for the same kind of thing on Saturday. Are you going to that game, Matt, or you're not?
Probably not, because it's going to be like -2 degrees here, and I don't have tickets.
Oh no, I
kind of don't want to. I don't want to leave the warmness of my house.
No, but I wasn't sure if you had tickets to that game. That's all.
No, not that one, but I will be at the game at the Bell Center.
Yeah, that I know. Anyways, that's it. That's all I got for you right now. Let's see if we got any questions for a few minutes, and then we taking off. Yeah, that Arctic cold snap. I don't know where you are in that, but if you're anywhere where the ice is going to happen, yeah, be prepared for having no power for a while.
Huh?
There's a section of that where you're getting some horrible weather down in the the southern part of the state.
Yeah.
Right. So one of that is they're expecting 2-3 inches of ice, like covering everything. That means power failures for a while.
Yeah.
So I don't know where you guys are in that, but
no, we're gonna get a lot of snow.
You're gonna get the snow
power wise, but
no, you're gonna get the snow. Yeah, so you're on the top part.
We're gonna get a shitload of snow. So I was saying, I was looking at it. I'm like, it looks like Alicia and I are just chilling at the house.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not going outside.
Listen, for the next month is the hard part of the winter. Just how it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't believe you watched football last weekend. That was good. But I saw you in the chat during the past game. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I had nothing else to do, and I saw I was able to watch it, so I put it on.
Yeah,
It was on I just went to see what was on TSN. And, oh, that game is on. I'll check it out for you guys.
I appreciate
I didn't
it.
watch all of it though. I was in and out of the room, so
I appreciate it though, man.
I didn't watch it for you, really. Karma's a bitch. Yes, it is, Robert. Those bad penalty calls against us. Well, we pulled it out anyway. How many points does Hudson have? How many did he get today?
Yeah, he had 2 or 3 today. 2 or 3
he's
assists.
got 52.
He had the goal, and I think he had 2 assists today.
Then he's got 52 or 53 points. He came into the game with 50.
You know what would be really nice, and I'm kind of glad that Lane too a little bit, but that Cole Caulfield scored that in clutch time. Like, it'd be nice to have that on your national team for the Olympics.
Well, their loss.
I know.
You're supposed to drop to minus 23 this weekend. So are we. Saturday, I believe. We're supposed to have minus 23 as a high. So, yeah, it's going to be cold. Starting Saturday, it's going to be a cold week. And then, month, it's going to be a cold month. But it's that last month before, the winter starts to ease off here. Not where BL is, though. Their winter lasts longer than ours. See, that's a good one, BL. I would agree with that. From what I saw of that game, CJ Stroud, MVP for the Patriots.
CJ Stroud. So going into that game, the game kind of went how I expected. I knew their defense was going to be insane. It's the best defense in football. But I also knew that our defense was also going to be really good, and they can't score. So I figured the Pats can get up to at least a double-digit lead, 10 to 17 points. They should be okay because they can't overcome that, and they couldn't. CJ, I mean, it didn't help that they didn't have Nico Collins and they lost their other 2 tight ends during the game. But at the same time, too, CJ Stroud was shook big time. He was seeing ghosts out there.
Yeah, he looked like a deer in the headlights.
Oh yeah,
when I was watching.
So. That's why you said in the group chat, you're like, "Oh, this game's already over."
Yeah, I was right. I didn't realize how bad May was, but. Still, I end up being right that the game was.
I mean, it wasn't like the Drake May was horrible. He had 3 touchdowns. He threw for I think 198 yards.
Yeah, but I mean, he wasn't great. He wasn't great.
No, but like I said too, I kind of expected that with how good the Texas defense was. They were going to get to him. It was just a matter of keeping that to a minimum, and just again getting to at least a 10-point lead. I'm glad it ended up being at 12, so they had to get 2 touchdowns instead of a touchdown and a field goal. Once they're at 12, I was like, they can just kill clock. It's ball game. The Texans aren't scoring 2 touchdowns.
Okay, first of all, I see some insanity out there. Let me just think. One sec. Okay, can't do that right this second. Okay, I just wanted to address this. Hudson has 52 points, according to Phil, 43-9. Although he can't seem to properly add that up. He's not sure if it's 51 or 52. 33 Celsius on Sunday, says Joe in Australia. Then Phil says he'd prefer minus 16 to the plus 33. And then he said, I'd take minus 33 to your plus 33, in fact. And I don't agree with that.
Oh, my God. Minus 33 Celsius?
I
don't even want to know what 16. That is in Fahrenheit. That's fucking...
I take the plus 33 over the minus 16. Did you catch the line? We'll end with this. Did you catch the Linus Ullmark interview? I did.
I hadn't watched it yet.
No? Oh, I did. And I'm not sure still what is exactly going on with Ullmark, but it's a mental illness thing. He's, whatever he's going through. But the rumors that were out there about him, he is pissed off about some of the shit that came out.
I know.
I gotta tell you. So yeah, I saw it. I think I saw it like this afternoon, as a matter of fact. No, I wouldn't. I still don't agree with you, Phil. Yeah, but I can make coolness in my apartment, and I'm fine outside. But I can't make heat outside to be fine outside in the winter. At my age, listen, it's at my age. When I was younger, sure, I would have agreed with you, but not now. That's all I can say. It's a personal preference. All right. Yeah, I'll oh, Joe, yeah, me too. Like Allmark looked like he was very how do I want to put it? He was pissed off at some of the stuff that were out there. It wasn't fair that some of the stuff that came out about him for what? I don't know. All right. That's it. So everybody, blah, 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 blah. That didn't come out well. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Be back, like I said, for members tomorrow night, although it's for everybody too. And then Buffalo on Thursday. And I will see you there. Hopefully Matt will be joining me.
I will be here Thursday. Absolutely.
Yes, because I will be on Thursday. I have something I got to step away for a little while and come back after. So good thing Matt will be here. And so we'll see you then. Thanks for being here. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. And go Habs, go. What a freaking good ending that was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And ciao, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Go Habs, go.
Bye-bye.
Later.